tit, yeah, yeah. Big old jet, yeah, yeah. Big ass tit, yeah, yeah. Big ass bitch, yeah, yeah.
All right, everybody, welcome to the first episode of That's Big Talk. Can I get a round of applause, my friend?
Big talk.
Yay! Okay, so today's episode is about dating as a millennial, okay? Does not include Generation Z. I have nothing for them, don't know anything about them. And this does not include all them old-ass niggas that are above us.
What them niggas called?
I don't even know what they're called, actually.
They're called the old timers.
The old timers. We have nothing for the old timers.
They got bad backs and bad knees and you's been gay.
Fucked up credit.
Bad backs, bad knees, and bang gay. That's right. So, okay, I'm going to have everybody introduce themselves. As you guys know, I'm BigLean.
What's going on, everybody? Masters here. You know what I'm saying? The international, the domestic. Everything I do is glorified, baby.
YG with ya, the real YG that is.
Okay, and that's the gang. We got the gang in here.
Yes, sir.
So I want you guys to know, this might get a little ignorant. If you're sensitive, don't watch my shit.
Yes, we played outside, you know what I'm saying? We was not indoor children.
We was not indoor children. We played outside. So, all right. Y'all ready for the topic of discussion?
Yes.
All right, so the first thing is that the first question that I have for you guys is, why is dating millennially so hard? In your own point of view.
Wow.
From a man's perspective or in general?
In general. Why do you think it's... You can give me both. Like, why do you think it's hard from in general and then from a man's perspective?
Hard? I don't know if it's hard.
Okay, so what is it? It doesn't have to...
I think it's complicated.
Okay.
And the reason why I say that is because relationship nowadays, I feel like, are based on, from what I see, it seems like they're based on material, what you can do for each other. I feel like it's based off of how you look, regarding how you try to present yourself to the public, regarding your social media, how, you know what I'm saying?
So
like
social
like
status?
when you're in a relationship, you know how you go back and forth with each other about, hey, I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I want you to post this of me and this of me. You know what I'm saying? That's what I feel like it is. It's a competition between you and your significant other
Versus the social.
The social, yeah.
So our issue now is the social, and I love that you said that because we're gonna get to that point. What about you?
You can name a million different reasons why it's hard, but going off of what he said, social media gives you options now that you didn't have in the 90s, 80s, blah, 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 because back then you had to play outside to talk to a shorty or to talk to a dude or whatever.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But even when we were like preteen years, you know what I'm saying? You had to go outside. You had to go to the mall. You had to go to Tyson's, catch your 28A down Eastwood Pike to go play outside and talk to shorties that went to like other high schools, whatever. But as we got older, you get social media, so you go from like MySpace, Facebook to Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat. So now you've got everything within your phone. Like you don't have to step outside to talk to a shorty. You can go on a dating app. You can slide in your own DMs. You know what I'm saying? So it's easier, and you've got options. So you're like, damn, why settle for here when
you have more options.
when I've got options? And it goes both ways. It goes for girls too. It's just I think men are more just like don't really give a fuck.
So
about
how
it.
about this then? Because everything is on the social, you can meet somebody from the social.
Right.
How do you know versus like if she's not cat versus somebody that you meet in real life? Because when you meeting somebody in real life, that's real time, right? You can't
make it up. Yeah.
What is it called? Catfish that.
Oh, yeah.
But online, there be shorties that be catfishing.
Oh, for sure. Trust me.
So how do you guys weed that out?
Man, listen, man.
You can't. I don't think you can until you
link with
the individual, until you see them physically and to see how they are, like how they are as a person.
But don't get it twisted. Niggas be capping too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, niggas.
Yeah.
What? First of all, niggas
Cap.
are the number
So
one cappers.
I just want to make sure, bitches cap.
Mm-hmm.
So females cap. I mean to say, females cap. You know what I mean? Like you have a female going on her Instagram, and she's boop boop boop, look good, little Fashion Nova outfit, whatever.
Shout out Fashion Nova.
Posting next to her sugar daddy's whip, whatever. You're like, oh, like she might have a good job or something. But
or she has a very, very, very lit OnlyFans page. That means that Bizza is selling pictures of her feet, making 15 bands a month.
Which is cool. There's
Okay.
there's nothing wrong with that.
No,
But
that's gonna lead me
Yeah, I
to
ain't
my
gonna
next
knock
one.
you, baby. If you got good feet, get that bag.
Okay, no, that's gonna lead me to my next question. Okay, we're gonna come back to why is it hard, but part of that subtopic is OnlyFans. Would you date a leg with the OnlyFans account?
Wow, that's a very, 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 very aggressive question because
It is.
usually OnlyFans page, I really don't know what the whole demographic is of how that works. I don't know if you have an OnlyFans page account and you go on there and you sell what you have, or are you selling images of what you have, which is pictures and et cetera of it.
So you're saying it depends on what you're doing.
Yeah, I feel like if a girl's taking pictures of herself and she posts it, you know what I'm saying? And nobody does anything sexual or physical or nothing of that sort.
But that's not what
listen,
OnlyFans is, though.
what is it? What's the OnlyFans?
OnlyFans
I
is
really don't know
shorties-
what it is.
So for you guys that don't know who OnlyFans is, I'm gonna give this a reference. An OnlyFans account is a girl that's taking pictures. She either has nudes up, pictures of her feet, whatever. She's taking pictures of her body, whether it's naked, whether it's with lingerie, and she's posting it on her OnlyFans. She has guys to subscribe to it monthly, and she's getting paid. So, side note: Safari and Erica Mena, married couple, they both have OnlyFans. Safari be slinging his thing on OnlyFans. Erica Mena be showing her coochie, and they be getting paid for it, and they be making 6 figures a week. So, if your girl is making 6 figures a week through the OnlyFans, would you talk to her? Would you date her? Or you have something about that? 6 figures is a week. A week.
6 figures?
Yeah, they making
Oh
bread
my
on
goodness,
OnlyFans.
6 figures. Oh man.
Okay.
Oh wow.
If I meet you, we're having a good time, boom, boom, boom. You're like, I'm on OnlyFans, blah, blah, blah. And I've got no intention on wifing you. None. Right?
Okay.
There's no difference to me between you posting your shit on OnlyFans and you posting borderline OnlyFans shit on Instagram. So I'm going to date you. And we going to have some fun.
Okay.
And you can eat, you know what I'm saying? Get your money, whatever.
Okay.
But if for some odd reason I fall in love, then that is what it is. I gotta take that on the chin.
Okay.
Otherwise, we had fun. You still did your thing. You still made your bread. I didn't stop you from that. I had my fun, and we just part ways whenever shit's done.
That's a real ass answer. That's actually real answer.
With me, I think since you've explained it to me more in depth, I would be against it.
Okay, why?
The reason why is because if you think this is an opportunity that's gonna help you further yourself in life, imagine if me and you got into a relationship and you decided to, not you specifically, the person, and we fall in love, like he said, and all that builds up to something, and we have kids, and something like that shows up back, or they see that. Something that you've done in your past.
Unless they get
You know what I'm saying?
OnlyFans account.
It doesn't matter. You never know. You never really know.
But what if?
Yeah, what if it comes to their attention?
Yeah, what if it does come to their attention, but the life that y'all living now is good because she was making 6 figures a week? That's the part that
I feel like you guys
are
are making money and having possessions mean more than the whole relationship itself.
But it does in this day and age.
I get that, but I'd rather be broke with
Millennial.
I'd rather be broke with a girl who has self-respect and goes and gives a regular job than a girl who's slinging her shit on the web, my nigga.
And that's respectable because
But
that's what
That's
you
really
like.
what I'm saying, bruh. That's really how I took it.
Again, it just goes back to what I said. It's
not
up
comfortable with my female having her shit out there.
But it's up to you at the end of the day.
Yeah, I'm letting you know
Right.
that. Yeah, like I cannot.
Yeah.
Like no disrespect to people who have that agenda in their life, but if I'm seriously looking at someone and I'm falling in love and I'm having all this deep stuff with them,
But that's the key word. If I'm seriously looking, if you're seriously looking, then obviously.
I mean that's what she said. She said you're gonna date this person. You're gonna be with them.
But dating does not always necessarily mean you're seriously looking.
You are.
No.
What are you saying? If I'm giving you my time, it's serious.
Okay, great.
It's like, what are you saying? Like, it's my time.
Let me ask you a question. How many
What's
girls,
more expensive
how many
to you?
how many girls have you dated since you started dating?
Quite a few.
Can you count? Maybe. Give me a ballpark number.
We want the tea.
Give me a ballpark number. Guesstimate.
I can't really state
Can we say-
that.
can
we
say
want
10?
the tea.
More than 10, yes.
Are you pleading the fifth?
Let's say
More than 10? No, I'm not.
Let's say
I'll agree to more
let's
than
call
10.
Let's call it 10.
Okay.
How many of them have you gotten engaged to? None.
One.
How many of them have you married?
He said
One.
one.
One?
I've
Sorry.
engaged to
1
one.
out of 10? Mm-hmm. My point is, most of the people you're going to date, it's not going to result in anything serious, generally speaking.
But you have to understand, all that happens in
But
the
why,
time
though?
frame of your life.
Why?
You
No,
never
so
know.
hold on. Let's wait. I
What's
have a
up?
question then. So that makes the difference between millennials. So that means millennials are dating just for the fuck of it. You
Right.
guys are not dating to find somebody you want to be with.
It depends on where you are. in
If
life.
she's coming at you with an OnlyFans page, that's what he's going with. For
But
the
if she's not,
moment.
forget the OnlyFans. Forget the OnlyFans.
Throw the OnlyFans out the window.
Let's forget about the OnlyFans.
Okay.
Let's talk about girls. And y'all are dating. Are you guys dating just to date, just to have a fun time? Or y'all dating because y'all like, maybe I might find the one, but if
At
I
this
don't,
point in
I'm
my
okay.
life, right
This
now?
point right now.
Oh, serious.
Seriously.
Yeah,
If I'm dating,
I'm-
then
yeah,
I'm tired.
yeah,
I'm not with the shit.
yeah.
I'm not with the games.
Yeah.
That's right now. I'm talking about you start dating at like 20, 21. is
Earlier in my years,
not-
yeah.
21,
You
live
just-
your life. That's
just
what
trying
I
to get
see
the
it.
So
body.
that's what I'm saying. So in your early dating years, you're not dating to get married. You're dating. You may think in the back of your head, oh, I might marry this person, but you're dating just to shoot the shit and see where it goes. But the numbers say everyone you're dating from the time you're 18 to 26, 25, whatever, it's not going to end up in marriage. It's not going to end up in anything serious. So you're really having fun. You're learning. You're getting your heart broken. You're, blah, blah, blah.
Those
whatever,
are all
whatever.
circumstantial stuff, though. You never know. Like,
It is, but that's what I'm saying. Like, depending on where you are in life, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what dictates where you want to go moving forward. So, like right now, if you ask me, would I be dating to shoot the show? Would I be dating to be serious? I'll tell you, I'm dating to be serious. But if you asked me this 2-3 years ago, I'm dating to shoot the
you
shit.
dating
So
to
now you're
rotate.
dating to be serious and you're dating to be serious.
At this point,
Right
yeah,
now.
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Swing on us.
Who cheats more, men or women?
To be fair, if we're all in the same ball game, I say it's equal because the reason why I say that is because men are dogs and women are doggies. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got their own needs. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like people base relationship off of needs these days. What can I get from this person? What can they give me? That's how I feel. You know what I'm saying? If you do not have a person or an individual who looks to do stuff for you more than themselves, then you're not in a relationship, my good man and woman. You guys are being used.
Okay, you heard it here first. Y'all niggas is being used. If you're being used one time, go find some help.
How you feel?
That's how I feel, man.
You see, what's your take on that?
Man, I say men cheat more, women cheat worse.
I like that. Yep.
Yeah. Men cheat more. You know what I'm saying?
Women
Look,
cheat
I ain't gonna
worse.
lie. We dogs sometimes, you know what I mean? I get that.
Sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes. Because there's some sweet niggas out there. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But women cheat worse. Like, when a woman cheats,
It hurts.
she gonna cheat on a nigga
It
with a
hurts.
nigga where she knows that shit hurt.
That hurts.
You know what I'm saying? Like, she gonna cheat with the homie.
Nothing ever like that ever
Or-
happened to me. I don't
or-
get hurt.
or
But that
she
shit,
gonna
I didn't
cheat-
see niggas break down.
Or she gonna cheat. You know what I'm saying? She gonna cheat with a nigga you beefing with. So when she cheat, it hurts. But when niggas cheat just to cheat. Just like my thing is, women cheat with emotion. Oh, I'm sorry. Women cheat with emotion. Niggas cheat just to get a nut off. Ain't nothing serious.
Perfect.
Have a nice-
That's
yes,
my
yes,
point.
yes, yes.
That brings me to talk
That
my
is a very
shit.
nice platform to have.
That is, because that leads to what the fuck I want to say. Because who cheats more? Men. Who cheats worse? I agree. Women. Why? Because when men cheat, they cheat whenever they feel like getting a nut off, whenever they feel like just fucking, whenever they feel like doing what they want to do.
Right.
Women cheat for only 2 reasons. Yes, it's under the emotional category. Either one, emotionally you weren't supplying it for her, or 2, she was never emotionally involved in the first place.
Right.
But when she cheats, you're just finding out
Right.
that she was never emotionally involved, or you hurt her, or you cheated on her, and now she's getting you back.
Or the other one is you're not physically satisfying her, so now she feels like she gotta, because she can still be emotionally involved with
Right,
you, or she
right.
loves you or whatever, but you're not giving her the.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
this
saying?
is the
So she gotta go
situation.
somewhere else for it.
My good friend right here is trying to use as an example is, say you're in your significant other and love making position, and you know what I'm saying, you're delivering the glory, and she hollers another young man's name out while you're.
Oh no!
Yes, that's what that is called, ladies and gentlemen. and she calls out a fucking
But I mean,
Cliff.
but listen though,
Bitch, my name ain't Cliff. Fuck I look like, bitch.
But let me.
All right, so ladies, let me say this. Get yours. Don't worry about these niggas, because as soon as these niggas find out that you doing you or whatever the case is, all of a sudden they label you as a whore when they doing the same thing. Listen, if the nigga is worth your time, then you gonna treat that nigga with respect. If this nigga's not worth your time, he's on some other shit, he's just not hit. That you're on that shit, and that's why he's getting hurt.
And there's nothing wrong with that. And as a nigga, if you sense she's on some bullshit, stop simping. Keep it moving.
Keep it
G.
moving.
You know what I'm saying? Let it be.
But ladies, stop living your life according to how you think these niggas should, you know what I'm saying, come to the assumption of who you are.
Yeah, and to my partners, you know what I'm saying? Just make sure she ain't giving everybody a piece of a cookie, you know what I'm saying? Just make sure you stay on top of your bizza, maintain her, and, you know what I'm saying, be responsible and respectful, yeah. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, woof woof.
All right, so next question that I have. Trends. We have 2 trends that I am fully aware of as a millennial. One of them is ghosting your shorty. Ghosting. We're going to start with that one.
Hold on now.
Listen, I'm a little bit out of touch. What the hell does that mean?
Ghosting your shorty or ghosting shorty?
Ghosting. Okay, let's say ghosting a shorty.
Okay, all right.
Ghosting a shorty.
Ghosting?
Ghosting. So
Yeah.
you're talking to somebody,
Yeah,
all
I
of
know-
a sudden something happens, you give her no explanation for it, you're a ghost. You're gone.
Listen, what I call ghosting is, you know, when you turn the light off and you give her a rock bottom on the bed. That's ghosting, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what ghosting is in y'all terms, man.
Look, the ghosting thing, that shit, first of all, it goes both ways. But women will ghost more than men. And I'm going to tell you.
Okay.
A shorty is more likely to ghost a dude within like that first, like let's say we exchange numbers at the club, right?
Right.
If you're being ghosted by a female from Monday to Friday, Monday to Thursday, more than likely she got a nigga or a couple of niggas, so she not trying to make the block hot. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And so for a man or for a dude, you get ghosted initially. Now if she's fucking with you, she gonna be on your line consistently, whether as soon as you get her number or y'all exchange numbers or whatever the case may be. Now when a nigga ghosts you, a nigga will never ghost a female off the first point of contact where we exchange numbers, we talk for a couple hours or a day or two, and then I ghost you or whatever. Unless, again, that nigga got a girl or he's just not interested. Otherwise,
Side note, ladies, ask your man if he got a
otherwise,
bitch, please.
the only time a nigga gonna ghost a shorty is if he hit and he thinks that shit was whack or she was whack. And
That's the number one
he's good
reason.
off
Let's
her.
talk about it. Number one
That's
reason
it.
why people go ghosting is because
I think it's because of the trash vagina.
I think it's because of the trash dick.
It works.
I think it's trash
both.
vagina. You
It's
know what
both.
I'm saying?
It's both.
Yeah, I think it's mostly trash vagina because, you know, a dick can only fuck so much, but a vagina can take a lot, you know? Did I say that a lot?
Yes, you said that out loud, and that's absolutely incorrect.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know what you saying, but it works both ways. It works both ways. You can get
Whatever
you can
this
get-
guy said is cap.
You
Listen,
can get ghosted from bad
the
sex.
vagina, brothers.
No. That's not what it is. No. First of all, absolutely not. What
No,
the-
she's over here trying to defend niggas who got the shrimp. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not trying to defend niggas that got
that's-
the shrimp because I
that's-
don't know about niggas that got the shrimp.
That's the bad side of whatever the hell they deal with. But listen, if you got a vagina and the bizzer done interviewed 10 out of 10 niggas, yeah, you're most likely gonna be 11. But keep it moving, brother.
But that's not a. I don't know about
Yeah,
that.
keep it
man.
moving. Get your interview, sign off, and have a nice.
But that's not a good reason to ghost. Let me ask you a question.
So hold on, explain.
What
Let me
you
explain
think-
something. So you meet someone,
Okay.
and you're attracted to the person.
Cool.
And you guys get butt naked, and you're having sex.
Damn. All right.
All right. Yeah, I took it there. You finish. The joint was short and it was skimp. It was stale, had no salt. You feel me? It was dry. What type of conversation are you gonna have with this individual after
I
this?
get it. It's
No
not It's not a
conversation.
conversation. It's a ghost.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what we're
But
saying.
let me bring up a point.
It works.
So that's
both
how
Let me
ways.
bring up a point.
Explain it. What's
Size. I get the size. Okay, actually I don't.
Hold on. I don't know what she's doing with this, but let's listen.
No, wait. Let me
giving you a
just say it.
female's
Let me
perspective.
give you a female's perspective. A lot of females say size doesn't matter because it depends on how you work it or whatever the case is. I don't know about shrimps. I'm not speaking on any shrimps. If you have a shrimp, good luck. I don't know. I have no idea how that works. I'm sorry. But
She
now
see you.
we could talk for average up or above average and up. It doesn't matter what it is, because there's some niggas that have schlongs and don't know how to use it. Seriously. And there's some niggas that think because they have a schlong, they know how to fuck, and they don't.
It's all in the motion, baby.
It's all in the motion. So my thing is, I know some girls that actually prefer shrimps. I've heard of 1 or 2 girls that actually prefer
No,
shrimp.
you're right. No, you're right.
Because
right.
for whatever case is going down downstairs, cool.
Right.
They're cool with that. You know what I'm saying? Your preference is your preference.
Right.
But nonetheless, it doesn't matter what size it is. Nonetheless, if you don't know how to work it, it's trash.
It's all in the motion, baby.
You're right.
Sexuality has been a forefront in our culture, in our generation. So it's natural for us to just think horny, act horny, feel horny, and when it's reciprocated by both genders, you just get a shitload of.
You know what I
horniness.
think that it is? I think this is the difference between the older generation and our generation, because they were exposed to, all right, whether your parents lie to you or not, listen, they've been freaky as shit since the jump too, even though they didn't have internet. But I think the differences between the two is that they were able to, their whole mentality was, when you're 20, you get married, you get a house, you have a wife, you fuck your wife for the rest of your life, you have kids, there's structure. We don't have structure,
we have
but we
options.
still have, because we have options, but we still have the same drive.
Right.
So instead of sticking to one partner, you're getting your drive and you're getting it off with all these other people, but you're still not satisfying your significant other part, which is having a significant other. And that's where I feel like millennials start getting content with being alone, but having multiple partners.
And most of us are retarded. We have ADHD. Like, we get bored. You know what I'm saying?
We do get bored.
Most of us get bored. And if you're not in a genuine long-term relationship and you're, really in love with the person and everything's, cool, more than likely you fuck with somebody that's playing you, then now you're hurt. Now you gotta, reciprocate that hurt on somebody else. So it becomes a cycle. I hurt you, you hurt him, he hurts her.
Guys do that a lot.
Girls do that too.
Girls do it barely, though. Not as much as dudes. No.
See,
when dudes' prides get hurt, they start boo-hooing and crying, and they take it off on every single female that they're with until they find the love of their life.
But it's the same thing with women.
Not with women.
You
We
gotta
get hurt
understand.
once, maybe the nigga after that, we gonna be like, all right, nigga, you know what I'm saying? But we're not gonna do that for the rest of our lives.
Once, maybe not the rest of your life, but once y'all hurt, y'all hurt.
Once we hurt, we're hurt. But
Right.
women, the difference between women and men, once we're hurt, we live in our hurt and we get over it within that time span.
Emotionally, but physically, you out fucking niggas. I'm not saying specifically you or the next girl, but generally speaking, that's what it is.
But we know how to live in our time. Niggas will take whatever happened to them and extend it throughout their entire life. Am I right or am I not?
I mean, look, they say niggas are more emotional than females. It's just they don't. You know what I'm saying?
They're very prideful. That's the problem with niggas. Niggas is very prideful. They don't think with their heads. They think with their dicks, and that's where they get fucking confused. They think with their dicks when it comes to cheating, and they think with their dicks when it comes to relationships. You cannot be like, oh, this one joint hurt me one time. Now fuck all women, because then you're only dicking yourself.
But that's the same thing as you can say about females. You can't get hurt by one nigga and then now go tweet and say all niggas ain't shit.
No, all niggas ain't shit, because that's the truth.
No, it's
Man, listen here, man. These sconies is all for everybody,
It's
man.
not the
Listen
truth.
here, man.
It's
You
not
don't
the
got to
truth.
listen.
Right.
If you don't got your shit together for yourself, man, stop trying to look for relationships and people, man.
Amen to that.
But that's why
seriously, man.
But that's why our generation ends up in.
Damn.
That's why our generation ends up in situations.
You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, man.
Yeah, that's why we be in situationships.
Right.
But this is the thing. If niggas know how to be accountable for their own shit, we wouldn't have situationships. Women only act on what niggas give them. Niggas are giving women bullshit 24/7.
Man, listen here, man.
It works both ways. I see it. I'm out here. I'm in the field. I'm in the field.
Hold on, Austin said niggas see how bitches cheat and never trust single females. That's true. They get hurt one time and don't know how to act.
Right. I mean, it is what it is, though. That's life. That's what it is. But let me tell you something. Some niggas take it on the chin, and some niggas can't. Some niggas will boo-hoo their way through 4, 5, 6, 7 years. And along those lines, they fuck it up with a bunch of good girls, you know what I'm saying? And it happens.
Yes.
Some niggas just take it on the chin and move on to the next one and be like, shit, that last bitch just wasn't shit.
This is sick.
And it's the same thing with females. Some females take it on the chin and find the next nigga and be like, all right, clean slate.
Man,
And then some bitches to be hurt for life.
Man, I just feel like some of these females be too emotionally unstable. You know what I'm saying? They be lying to themselves, selling themselves dreams, and then when they run up on a nigga who don't give two fucks about their feelings, that's when they want to cry wolf.
Listen, so you heard it here first. Stop fucking crying wolf. And let me say another
You
thing.
busted ass bizzles.
Yeah, a lot of niggas be fucking. They be fucking trying to do shit that they know that they cannot handle.
Like what?
I never cheat. I am Muslim.
Like what?
That's cap.
Talk to me, Lean. What you saying?
I never cheat. That's not Muslim. I know y'all niggas be cheating. Let me say one thing. You're right, Yassine. When girls come to dating, I'm gonna speak from my personal. If we're not serious and I'm talking to you, 9 times out of 10, I'm talking to somebody else. That's cool. Cause you doing it too. I know you are. Right. You might not tell me, but I'm not gonna be the dummy to wait for you to tell me.
We all know that we're doing it.
We're all know that we're doing it.
But then we cap each other and be like, you be like, who you talking to? Are you talking to other girls? I'd be like, no, I'm not talking to nobody. No, but that's the thing. You cap each other. If a nigga asks me straight up, is you talking to anybody else? Lean. I will tell them yes. You specifically, I'll believe you. But 9 out of 10 females will swear up and down.
Will lie.
They
and
don't.
You already know the truth.
And half the
As
time,
a nigga, you already know.
Half the time, let me tell you, half the time you talking to one of my niggas and like,
okay, that brings me to my next point.
Me?
Brings me to my next point.
Ain't nothing wrong with it, just don't cap.
You talk? The first question is, will you talk?
You females are ruthless.
And talk to her. For the dudes, if you will talk to one joint, will you talk to her friend? That's one. And females, will you talk to 2 friends at one time? Will you talk to a shorty and her friends and not tell them?
Or as a female, will you homie hop?
Will you homie hop?
You feel me?
Will you homie hop?
Is it okay to homie hop?
Is it okay to homie hop?
And that happens.
I need to see a yes or no from you guys. And okay, Mo, is it okay to homie hop? Yes or no?
Fuck no, man. But if she's
what if she's a baddie? She's a dime.
It don't matter if you're a baddie or not a baddie.
I want to know. That's what you guys are gonna answer.
What's up, Mo? How you feel about homie hopping? How do you feel about homie hopping? How you feel about a joint? Homie hopping. Is that a cool chew or is not cool chew?
I mean, she's for the gang. If she's for the gang, hell yeah, that's the mascot.
Okay, I mean,
she's for the gang. That's the mascot.
Okay.
Yeah, she know what I'm saying. She for the gang. Yeah, she for the gang.
If she for the gang, she for the gang. You see, what about you?
Me personally, if you wanna homie hop, right?
Damn, somebody needs to hug Reem. She's going in.
if you wanna homie hop, there's nothing wrong with it, right? Okay. But I'll give you an example. If me and you date, or if me and you fuck around, or if me and you are in a situationship, okay, it don't work for whatever reason. It don't matter. It didn't work. You feel me? Now you've moved on. You decide you want to date Mo, and that's my man. Okay. And that's your decision to homie hop. As me, as a nigga, and as y'all
will you be hurt about it?
No, you shouldn't, because that's not your girl. That's not your wife. She's no longer with you.
Yeah, she's our girl.
Nah, it ain't our girl.
She's our girl. She's for the whole gang. We gonna toss her up like salad, nigga.
There's no reason for me to be hurt over that. You feel me? But that's on Mo to take it on the chin and be like, I got a joint that just homie hop. That's on Mo. That ain't on me. Ain't nothing wrong with homie hopping, but just be proud about it.
Okay, so this is another thing though. Another thing that brings me. Yeah, go ahead.
Someone in your live said, my pops got 2 wives.
My pops got 2 wives. And let me tell you something, like I said.
In Islam, you're allowed 4.
But let me tell you, God in Islam, you're allowed 4 if you have the bag.
Just take care of them.
If you don't have the bag, you cannot have 4 wives. If you do not have money and you're poor, you don't have the bag, you cannot cheat. Or you cannot have multiple wives. Cheating is a rich nigga sport. Right. If you're poor, do not fucking think about it. Do not fucking think about it. If you're poor, you can't cheat. It's not your game. It's not, you can't. Nigga, you in the D League. Is this some NBA shit, nigga? You not in it. I'm dead ass. That's what it is.
I feel you.
That's what it is. A lot of niggas that's in the D League or a lot of niggas that's not, you know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
All of a sudden they think they can cheat. Oh yeah, I got bitches. No, nigga, you don't got bitches. You just confused.
I feel you.
Because that shorty knows what you about. She just wants dick or she just wants to talk to you. So your pops probably got the bag, like you said. He got a short, you know what I'm saying? He got a wife and he's supplying. That's the thing. A lot of these niggas now don't know how to supply.
So, Lean, you tell me, how you feel about homie hopping? In both ways, like whether you're a female homie hopping or whether you a nigga like boom, I talk to you and I think your friend look good too. And now that we not talking no more, I want to holler at your friend. How you feel about that?
I'm gonna be a hypocrite. I don't care. I'm gonna be a hypocrite.
Go ahead, you're sure.
If I talk to you and you're my nigga, and we talked, and now we don't talk no more. You trying to talk to my friend? It's not gonna happen.
It's a no-go for you.
It's a no-go, because now I feel like, to be honest, I feel like you disrespecting me. You're not gonna talk to me and then try to date in my friend group because there's 1,000 other bitches. Go find them. Why you gotta find the next joint through me?
So you gonna be hurt about it.
Because the only reason why you know about my friends
but what
is
if,
because
but
of
what
me.
if, let me give you the scenario. What if I meet all y'all at the same time? We outside a Rose Bar. You know what I'm saying? It's a let out. I meet all y'all. I just fucked up and chose the wrong friend.
Then you fucked up and chose the wrong friend, because 9 times out of 10, nigga, I'm on the same page. But
Charge it to the game.
Charge it to the game, nigga.
Charge it to the game. And that's what y'all gotta start learning. Y'all gotta start learning to just charge shit to the game. Get out your feelings and let that shit go.
Yeah, niggas don't know how to get out their feelings, though. That's the problem. Niggas' pride be trying to take over shit.
Let me tell you something. It works both ways. Don't get it twisted. I'm trying to tell you. Y'all just better hiding it. But it works both ways.
That's another thing. But the thing about millennials, though, it's like it's a whole generation that's trying to make it off of nothing, which is what we were given.
Yeah, off of hope.
Off of hope.
Yeah.
And because we're going off of hope, you get a whole bunch of fucking chaos.
It's like bumper cars. Everybody just boop boop run into each other.
Exactly.
And it is what it is, and whatever happens happens. And then we're all collateral damage. And at some point in time, you got to pick up somebody's pieces and deal with that person's bullshit. It's just a matter of when you feel like doing it. That's all it is.
So my thing is, my main question, which is to sum this all up, as a millennial, how do you know you found the one? I think that's what a lot of women want to know, and a lot of guys want to, like, you know.
How do you know you found the one?
How do you know you found the one? How do you treat that one?
I think, first of all, you won't find the one until you're done fucking around. Mm-hmm. Like
you have to seriously cut off all the.
Like when you can.
What makes you cut off though?
That one.
Her.
So you don't cut off from within. It's when you see the shorty and you're like, oh,
right,
it's time.
Unless you're so like mentally and emotionally just up where you want to be in the perfect space where you're like, man, I'm gonna take 3-4 months of not entertaining nobody. You know what I'm saying? But even then, when you restart, you're having to entertain a couple of joints before you find the one. You feel me? But when you finally do find the one, that one, she gonna make you not want to reply to your 9, 10, 5.
So what makes that shorty the one?
I mean, it depends on what you're looking for.
I think it's just like whenever you figure out, like, say you've invested your time, you've invested your material, you guys are, you know what I'm saying? You've established some type of foundation that makes you feel comfortable with this person. I'm not saying in a boyfriend and a girlfriend relationship.
Yeah,
the one. First of all, let me just tell you real quick before you start that. Before you find the one, that one has to first be a friend.
Herself, yeah,
no, but not even that. But she's got to be a friend before she's anything else.
Like, she got to know your bullshit, and you got to know her bullshit. And once you guys accept each other's bullshit, then you can figure out.
Then you can move on.
Give me an example of that bullshit, you guys.
Okay, if I meet you,
like he just said, have a multiple different relationships that you are paying attention to. You literally cut all that off just to be with her.
If I meet you and we're just,
you know how hard that is to do.
If I meet
cut
you,
off 4 mutual relationships you have a base with, a foundation,
situationships.
Yeah, like you cut that off and you build a full one with her.
But my question is, okay, before you get to the point where you cutting these situationships off,
right?
What's letting you know in your head, okay, I'm about to cut these joints off?
So here, I'm gonna tell you. Okay. If I meet you, right, we're vibing. We're just friends. You know what I'm saying? We haven't fucked. We haven't done nothing. We're just going on dates or whatever. We doing random shit here and there. And if I fuck with your vibe so hard, that now my attention is on you 24/7. I wake up, I want to text you. I go to work, I want to text you. I get off work, I want to FaceTime you. I want to kick it with you after work. I want to talk to you before I go to sleep.
You ask about her family, her parents, her siblings.
That giving you that much time and energy. First of all, let me tell you, don't nobody ever be too busy. All right?
Facts, you make time.
As busy as you are, you can still make time. I don't care who you are. Nobody's the president of the United States here.
Yeah,
okay?
that's facts.
So if a nigga is invested with time, you know what I'm saying? Not taking you out to eat, buying you shit, blah, blah, blah. But if a nigga is giving you his time, you already should know, like, this nigga, like, he is interested in me, right?
Right.
So you form that friendship, and you fuck with the vibe, everything's cool, blah, 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 time goes by. Subconsciously, you find yourself not even talking to other females or entertaining other females. And then at that point, as a man, you're like, damn, like, historically speaking, this would have never happened with any other female. I'd be entertaining 4 or 5 females.
So that's when you know, okay, she's the one that I want to talk to.
She's the one I want to take seriously.
So I have a question.
What's up?
What if the girl comes to that conclusion before you? Do you guys appreciate the fact that she's keeping it 100 with y'all? Or does it, I don't want to say freak you guys out, or does it turn you guys off if she's the one to say it first?
What you mean? Say what first?
Like, say she comes to the point where she's like, okay, you know what I'm saying, I fuck with you.
Uh-huh.
And she's letting you know she fucks with you.
Nah.
Do you guys prefer that, or do you prefer...
Give me that. That's clarity. That's
So
communication.
what is it with millennials? Do you millennial guys or would rather have a woman be straight up with you? Because a lot of women are like, I need a nigga to tell me first.
Nah, I don't always gotta be that way. Tell me if you...
Okay.
Because you can
Y'all
fuck
heard
with
it
me...
here first, women.
You can fuck with me before I fuck with you. It doesn't happen like on the same morning or same day. You feel me? Like you
Okay.
can like me before I like you. You can catch feelings for me before I catch feelings for you.
Does that not turn you guys off, or does
No.
that not freak you guys off?
No, it doesn't.
But that will let you guys know that you guys are in charge and you guys start acting funny.
That's not... If I'm
Not
really
either.
interested in you and
If
it's
you're really
genuine,
interested, you won't.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna use that against you and I'm not
hell
gonna
no.
start acting funny.
Fuck no.
That's
You're
it.
corny. You're goofy as fuck.
Right,
if you do
because
that.
then you're just taking advantage of it. You know what I'm saying?
She's vulnerable. She's
And,
letting you know.
and
shit,
as a
like,
female,
yeah,
you should be smart enough to know...
That's the goofy shit.
Right.
That's the
Okay.
gump ass shit niggas be on.
Right.
No,
Lame-ass
I
niggas.
address that.
Yeah,
Because
you're
a
a
lot
lame
of
ass
niggas...
nigga. Like if a bizza gets to a point where she's literally falling in love with you, and she's literally trying to establish that whole life with you, and you do gump shit like cheat and do Bama shit, and you know you are with the right person, that's all on you.
And that's how niggas fumble a
That's
good
all
jump.
on you. I don't give a fuck who you are. Niggas are goofy as fuck.
Yeah.
Lame ass niggas. The same with business. Business are you bitches are
Works.
not
works.
even. I don't even like
Yeah.
using the word bitches. You bitches are all test dummies. A nigga could run game on you and you a dummy. You
But
would
then on
never-
the but then
There'd
on
be
the
some
flip
women
end,
that do
you're a
let it go.
fucking
There's some,
dummy.
yeah, that's true. There'd be some
Like-
women that really, it's
like,
obvious.
I'm not
these
even
niggas is
trying
playing
to.
them.
You
Yeah,
know what I'm
that's
saying?
true.
I'm not trying to disrespect
That's
no
true.
girls and shit. But if you know you're a fucking dummy and you know you letting shit slide,
I got
then
you.
you are a part of the game.
point is, man,
The
it
fuck?
gets to a point, right? It gets to a point when you gonna get to a point where
I
you're
don't
like,
give my kids camera time.
you're gonna get to a point when you're like, all right, this age, whatever that age may be,
Mm-hmm.
I'm done fucking around. Like, whoever girl, dude, whoever you're talking to, you're like, I'm gonna be serious with this person. I'm gonna make my intentions clear from the beginning. You know what
Right,
I'm saying?
right.
And I'm gonna be off game.
Right.
You feel me? And if it happens that 2 people are on that same wavelength, it's gonna work. If not, it's still collateral damage, like we've been talking about. You hurt me, I hurt you.
So
blah,
my
blah, blah,
question
blah, blah.
my question is, why do a lot of niggas not take that initiative of stepping their foot forward and putting their foot down? Is it because he's not taking you serious, or is it because
Some niggas
he's
just
a weak,
scared.
he's a
Yeah,
whack
some
nigga?
niggas-
Yeah, some niggas just scared.
I
Some
feel
niggas
like
are scared.
I feel like nowadays, when it comes to relationships, that it's an image thing. Like, imagine if you're a successful business owner, you're gonna want to go and find a female who's on that level with you, where she's driving, she can come in and help you with your business, invest with you. Like, you know, somebody who can literally join you where you're at in your life and just flow with you and go move on up.
And that's the problem.
You feel me?
There's not a lot of that. There's not a lot of like, I'm here and you're here. A lot of it is like, you're here,
You're
I'm
here and I'm here.
or vice versa.
And then certain people have to come down. You know what
But
I'm
I
saying?
feel like women do that a lot. I feel like women do
the
that
same
for
with
men.
men.
Men-
I don't feel
Same
like
with
men. I
men.
feel like more
Come on.
women do that
Like,
with niggas.
You
I'm
can't
not.
be- you
I'm not.
can't- you
I'm
can't
not
say
trying to
that.
disrespect.
Maybe
any
that's just my
female-
point of view,
Any
but-
females
Yeah.
with kids, but that's another option. Like that's another example I'm talking about.
So
Imagine
would
a
y'all
girl.
talk to a shorty that has kids?
I've done it before.
I've done it.
I've done it
I
too.
wouldn't do it again.
I wouldn't do it again either.
So-
Nah.
All right, we agree on that.
Yeah. I
I've
wouldn't
done it
do
before.
again.
Wouldn't do it again.
Because it's kind of
Yeah.
fucked up. Like, you know, when you're dealing with someone and you walk into their crib and your relationship is starting to work with them, then you start seeing everything that is in their family.
Right.
Well, you know what I'm saying? I had the little nigga coming up to me like, Daddy. I was like, nigga, get away from me. Get out of here. I ain't your daddy, nigga. Get out of here.
Scram.
That's the whole like, you're here in life and I'm right here. You know what I'm saying? There's no way I can be up here with you because I don't have kids. I can't relate to you. I can't
Right.
relate to your baby daddy problems. I can't relate to you having to watch your
But
kid.
another thing is about somebody that got kids. It's not just you and that person and their kids. It's you, that person, their kid,
and their baby mama or baby daddy.
mama or baby daddy.
Yeah.
And I can't. You know what I'm saying? That shit is hectic.
That shit's hectic. Yeah. That's
That shit
never
is
again.
Yeah, absolutely not. That shit is a dub.
He said
I'm
that
not
the
doing
little
that.
nigga had fruits and snacks.
Hey, but no bullshit. Let me get your fucking gushers,
gonna
little
lie.
nigga.
I'm running through
Give
that
me
little
your
nigga's
fucking
cabinet. I ain't gonna lie, I done crushed snacks up in that crib.
Hey, listen, nigga, you're not gonna be the only one eating them motherfucking
like,
goldfish.
like, little nigga, man, I done bought these for me, man. Get the fuck away from me. That nigga look out like, I'ma tell my daddy, nigga, I don't give a fuck, nigga.
Fuck your daddy, nigga.
Get my money, yeah, yeah. I'm getting this rich, yeah, yeah. Straight out the crib, yep. I'm straight out the trend, yep. I'm straight out the trend, yep. I'm straight out the